Afternoon, viewers. We got some crazy stuff going on in sports right now. Absolutely nuts. Um, we got the NBA Western Conference semifinals going to Game 7 last night. It was in San Antonio. Wembanyama started off in the first half just going absolutely just berserk. Um, and then the game kind of got close going into the third quarter, just a tad bit. I mean, it probably wasn't like 10 points or whatnot. In the NBA in this modern era, 10 points is close. And then in the fourth quarter, I mean, it just seemed like the Thunder just gave up, or they just were just waiting until trying to get to a Game 7. But yeah, 20-0 run by San Antonio. You know, Wembanyama doing his thing, and SGA. Okay, let's talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for a minute. The last 4 games, the MVP, back-to-back league MVP in the regular season, has shot under 50% from the field. 38%, 34%, 35%, and 39%. That's not a league MVP. If you're going to be a league MVP, you need to shoot at least 50% every time, if not more than not, especially in the regular season, a Game 6, in a elimination / closeout game, special elimination game for San Antonio, but a closeout game for the Thunder to go on to host Game 1 at your crib against the New York Knicks. And then let's talk about last night. Arkansas and Nebraska. Yes, my Horns last night, we lost to Tennessee. Didn't play well. That's fine. But we bounced back today against Ole Miss. Now we rest up tomorrow and get ready to play the winner of Nebraska and Alabama. Or we play the loser of Nebraska and Alabama. Last night's game was, I've watched a lot of college softball, but last night's game was absolutely nails. Pitcher from Nebraska had 132 pitches, and not only did she have 132 pitches in 10 innings, but also she came up to bat in the bottom of the 10th inning. Now, I tell you, that game started at 9:30 Eastern. 8:30 Central Standard Time. That game was, I didn't know what to think going into that game. I haven't really kept up with Nebraska that much this year. I kept up with them just a little bit. The Big Ten kind of seems like their sports is kind of falling into place around, baseball and football. With 3 straight national champions, you got Indiana, and then you got Ohio State, back to back. Before that, but in all reality, last night, going into that game, being a 5 versus a 4, I'm like, who knows what this game is going to unwind to. Who knows what is going to happen? I had no idea what was going to happen. I was hoping for a good game, and it ended up being a great game. But so anyway, so back to what I was saying about the pitcher. So she comes into the bottom of the 10th, she gets out, and then the captain for Nebraska. Now let me go and tell you this. Last night, Nebraska as a team was 0 for 9 with RISP, runners in scoring position. Now, if you're going to tell me that they were 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position, I mean, they might have put up one run. No. 0 for 9, and they put up 3. Now, granted, all of them were one was a 2-run homer, and the other was just like a single here. But a run on first base is not a runner in score position. Runners in score position is someone that is on second or third. First base, no, that's not score position. So, that being said, that game last night, that was absolutely insane. One of the best college games I've ever seen. One of, not the best. The best game I've ever seen was a couple years ago when my Horns were playing Mississippi State in the College World Series for the men's. And we hit a walk-off homer in the rain. We had a delay. The game came back. We hit it was Ivan Melendez to left field. And that game was the most electric game. And then, of course, the other game when we played Mississippi State 2-3 years ago. And they had a pinch runner. And we hit their batters, so they had a pinch runner come in, and then they hit a double to the wall, and then that guy scored from first. But like I say, tonight, Arkansas, Nebraska, God help. Or not Arkansas, Nebraska. UCLA and Alabama tonight. Alabama's got the SEC Pitcher of the Year. It's just going to be one of those games. And also, UCLA has 74 home runs between two girls in their batting lineup. And not only are they in the lineup, they are one after each other. So, that's going to be hard for Alabama. But am I going to be surprised if this game goes to extra innings, or if this game is high scoring, or if it's back and forth? No, I'm not. But Horns Nation all day, baby. Love y'all. I'm going to be posting all this weekend. And I'll be posting before Sunday, before Horns play. And also tomorrow before the college baseball games. Love y'all. See you later.